Okay. Good evening, everybody. We have one item dealing with the 2027 temporary sewer utility and capital budget, including a request exceeding the temporary budget cap by 3.5. Then we have another item proposing a sewer rate increase effective September 1st, raising the rate from $160 to $176. What stood out to me was the wording that this increase is needed to maintain the fiscal viability of the sewer utility and to maintain the city's credit rating. Can you please explain what that means? What does the sewer utility need a 10% increase right now? Also, while this may not be labeled as a tax increase, it is still an increased cost to residents, homeowners, renters, businesses, and institutions. So before this is approved, I think the public should be told exactly why it is necessary and what the money will be used for, and whether this is expected to be a one-time adjustment or the beginning of additional increases. Also, I'm here once again to address the live streaming and recording of city council meetings. The repeated answer given by you, Mr. Grova, has been that live streaming is not in the budget or that it is too expensive. At this point, that answer just doesn't hold up. There are shared service options this city could be exploring. There are state and federal avenues this city could be pursuing. And now, I also know the city already has the ability to produce and post video content when it chooses to do so. The City of Elizabeth has a YouTube page. The city posts videos online. And according to the city's own YouTube page, Mayor Bolwich has a cable access TV show that airs on Cablevision Channel 18. So let me ask the obvious question. How is the city able to produce, air, post a mayor's cable access program, but somehow cannot record, live stream, or post the city council meetings? If there is equipment, staff, vendor, and cable access agreement, a communication process, or a budget being used for the mayor's show, then why can't the same setup be used or expanded for public meetings? Because this is not about whether or not the city can do a video. Clearly, it can. This is about your priorities. Residents should not have to physically come to City Hall on a weekend, a weeknight, to know about what their government is doing. I have already given you various reasons why people may not be able to make it here. That does not make them less entitled to know what is being discussed and what is being voted on and how their elected officials representing them, or even if they're attending the meetings or strolling in whenever they feel like it. Reminder to all of you, you get paid to be here. And if the answer continues to be funding, then I want to know what funding was actually pursued. So I did a little research and found that the state has LEAP shared service funding. The program can support local governments working together to improve services, reduce costs, and implement shared services. Those implementation costs can include technology, equipment, training, professional service, and transition costs when tied to a shared service project. So, has Elizabeth explored live streaming as a shared service? Has the city contacted the Union County Shared Service Coordinator? Has the city looked at partnering with Union County or our Board of Education for shared staffing or shared a vendor contract or create one public meeting access system? If not, then why? The city could also pursue state legislative budget requests. Our state senator and assembly representatives can be asked to support funding for public meeting access technology, council chamber upgrades, cameras, microphones, captioning. Has this request been made? If not, then why not? The city could also pursue federal community project funding through our congressional representative. The funding is meant for local projects that benefit the community. And this absolutely benefits the community. This access for seniors, disabled residents, working parents, residents without transportation, caregivers, and anyone who cannot attend this meeting. Has Elizabeth submitted to prepare a federal funding request for public meeting access or transparency technology? And if not, then why not? And this is what is so frustrating. It should not take me coming here over and over again to tell you what funding options exist. It should not take residents doing the homework for people sitting up here. This is exactly what you were elected to do. Especially our at-large representatives. You represent the entire city. You are supposed to be a direct link between residents and our county, state, and federal representatives. You should be helping bring these resources to Elizabeth, not waiting for residents to... 5 minutes goes by so fast. I'll be back.